Danielle has a very young horse named Prime that she rescued from the racetrack. Danielle is going to show us how many joint movements it takes to get on her horse and start riding. First things first, Danielle kisses her horse and pats him. He's still kind of confused what she's about to do. She then uses flexion and extension of her right bicep to grab the stirrups and pull them down. Since riding requires having loose hips, she then moves and rotates her hip joint and leg in the motion of abduction and adduction, flexion and extension, as well as circumduction. Next, she'll make sure her shoulders, elbows, and wrists are supple. She extends both arms out while hyperextending her wrists, then horizontal flexion and extension of her arms to warm up her shoulder joint. Lateral flexion of the head relaxes the cervical section of the spine to release any remaining tension in the body. To get on Prime, Danielle flexes her leg up, supinates the left foot to get into the stirrup, and pronates her right hand to hold onto the front of the saddle. In order to secure her leg position, she uses plantar flexion. When riding horses, one is always supposed to have their calcaneus down. To make sure her foot is in the correct position, she will constantly be adjusting it between eversion, inversion, neutral position, and depending on what she's asking of the horse. As you can see, Danielle's horse gets very confused with this next exercise as it thinks when the feet come out of the stirrups, it means stop. She then flexes and extends her leg in order to correctly place her acetabulum on the seat. Medial rotation is used to put her feet back into the stirrups. Reaching forward and backwards through extension releases tension in the lumbar. The horse is still very confused by this exercise. She then uses abduction and adduction to pretend that she's already won a show on her very green, inexperienced horse. Since riding requires giving of the shoulders and shoulder blades, she retracts and pronates her scapula, then elevates and depresses her scapula, making sure her shoulder joints are properly retracted and depressed as she rides. In other words, back and down. Of course, now she has to pay attention to her horse's joints and flexion, which is extremely